He's the reigning world champion in the 100, and of course, the 3 200-meter world titles on his resume as well.
But the 100-meter champion this week enters the chat.
9.79 to win the 100 earlier this weekend. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think he's the favorite over Noah as we start here today. He is more raced. He is undefeated, full of confidence, just set a 100-meter personal best. And oh yeah, Noah got a very late start to his season.
And another guy who's already made the U.S. team at 100 meters, but looked impressive in his semifinal, Courtney Lindsay.
And he too has lots of confidence because he's already made the team in his weaker event. And he's in lane 8, and I think that's going to be a problem for both Noah Lyles and Kenny Bednarek in this race as a result.
Look at the rest of the field that, oh, by the way, also includes the third member of that 100-meter squad and the fastest man in the world at 200 meters, T-Mars McCallum of Tennessee in 5.
Yeah, I wasn't as impressed by his semifinal, but he's a gamer. He showed us that in the 100, and the world leader is definitely going to be a factor in this race. If they can't beat Noah here, as we look at Noah's mom, if they can't beat Noah here, just starting his season and not really looking like the Noah we used to, I don't think they have much of a chance when we get to Tokyo.
And a reminder, Noah doesn't have to run this final. Why does he choose to do so?
Because I think he wants to get quality reps. And when you're Noah Lyles, the only way you're going to get really quality reps is by running against people who can potentially beat you. Well, he's got a guy who can beat him behind there.
U.S. championships for these men. About the best competition you can find before you head out on the global stage. Men's 200 final from Hayward.
The one thing that Kenny Bednarek cannot do in this race, he cannot leave it late. And that's why you see him going right past the world champion, Noah Lyles. But now he has to hold everybody off, including Noah.
Bednarek, as Noah Lyles tries to reel him in. Lyles slightly ahead and looks over and says, I'm still the world champion. And a little bit of a push there at the end as the rivalry comes into view.
He's still the man. And you better believe he's going to start as the favorite in Tokyo because he's only run 1988. Okay. Fastest time in the world this year. Noah Lyles coming into this race had only run 1988. Kenny Bednarek had been undefeated, and yet Noah is still able to run him down. That's a huge psychological advantage that Noah just gained here. It's like, okay, I know everybody thinks I'm vulnerable. I know you guys have been watching Kenny Bednarek be undefeated all year. Guess what? I am a 3-time world champion for a reason. And yes, Kenny Bednarek got the better of me in Paris. This ain't Paris. That was impressive. And the little look over and the little discussion after is to make sure that he asserts his dominance. Oh, boy.
And the crowd reacting to that as well as they see it in stadium.
Oh, boy. I love it.
Hello fans, welcome back to Speed Sensei. If you have not subscribed to this channel, you must be missing a lot. Kindly hit that subscribe button and share this video, not forgetting to comment below the video. Track fans, what we just witnessed at Hayward Field wasn't just a race, it was a statement, a clash of titans, and maybe the spark of the season's fiercest rivalry. The men's 200 meters at the 2025 USA Championships had everything: world-leading speed, personal bests, and yes, some serious post-race drama. Coming into Eugene, the storylines were already swirling. Noah Lyles, reigning Olympic champion, reigning world champion, the undisputed king of the curve, had just skipped the 100 meters after cruising through the heats. His focus was clear: defend his 200m crown. But Kenny Bednarek wasn't here to play second fiddle. Fresh off his first ever 100m national title in a blistering 9.79 seconds, Bednarek was riding a wave of confidence. The fans knew it, the commentators knew it, this was going to be war. The gun fired, and instantly Lyles did what Lyles does best. That explosive drive into the bend, head perfectly aligned, stride smooth and relaxed, was pure textbook sprinting. But Bednarek was right there, running perhaps the curve of his life, refusing to let the gap form. Robert Gregory, meanwhile, sat just a step behind, feeding off the intensity of the front two. As they came off the turn, the stadium roared. Lyles was upright, laser-focused, eating up track with that signature smooth form. Bednarek's stride was raw, powerful, and relentless, his teeth gritted with the effort. With 50 meters to go, the race was still too close to call. But then, Lyles found that extra gear, those last few strides where he seems to float above the track, his cadence increasing without a hint of strain. The clock stopped at 19.63 seconds, a world lead. Bednarek followed in 19.67, his own season's best, while Gregory stormed to bronze with a personal best 19.80. But the race was only half the story. As Lyles crossed the line, he turned his head, locking eyes on Bednarek. It wasn't just a glance, it was a statement. Bednarek didn't take it lightly. Within seconds, cameras caught a shove and a few heated words exchanged between the two. It was the kind of moment that turns fast men into fierce rivals, and though the tension cooled quickly, the message was loud and clear: this isn't just about medals anymore. It's personal. And so here we stand. Lyles still holds the 200m crown, but Bednarek is closing fast. With the World Championships in Tokyo just weeks away, the stage is set for one of the greatest sprint duels of the decade, the king versus the challenger, style versus power, respect versus rivalry. This was more than a race. This was the opening chapter of a story that's far from over. If you love this video, leave a comment below, subscribe and share with your friends. See you in the next one. Adios.